The Los Angeles Angels have made a surprising managerial move, appointing Kurt Suzuki as their new leader, despite his lack of coaching experience. But is this a bold step towards success or a risky gamble? The Angels' new manager. The Angels have officially hired former catcher Kurt Suzuki as their manager, as reported by John Heyman of the New York Post. This announcement ends a search that saw several former Angels players linked to the role. Initially, the legendary Albert Pujols was the frontrunner, but contract and resource disagreements led to his withdrawal. Torii, another former Angel, was also in the running, but was removed from consideration. The Angels' search also included experienced managers like Rocco Baldelli, Brandon Hyde, and Bo Porter, but it's unclear if they were seriously pursued. A fresh face in the dugout. Like Pujols and Hunter, Suzuki has never managed or coached at the major league or minor league levels. He retired in 2022 and transitioned into a special assistant role with the Angels GM Perry Minasian. However, Suzuki's managerial aspirations didn't go unnoticed. The Giants interviewed him for their vacancy earlier this month. Following a trend. Suzuki's appointment continues a trend of teams hiring recently retired players with limited coaching experience. The Cleveland Guardians' Stephen Vogt is a notable example, having retired in 2022 and then becoming a manager after a year of coaching. The Angels' decision to hire Suzuki marks a shift from their history of experienced managers under Arte Moreno's ownership, including Mike Scioscia, Brad Ausmus, and Joe Maddon. A challenging task. Suzuki faces a daunting task as the Angels' seventh manager in 9 years. The team has struggled with losing records for the past decade and has made the playoffs only once in 16 seasons. Poor signings, a weak farm system, and instability, often attributed to Moreno's interference, have hindered their success. Perry Minasian, the current GM, is under contract until 2026, but is already the fifth GM under Moreno's tenure. A familiar face. Suzuki is well acquainted with the Angels, having spent the last 3 years in their front office and his final 2 playing seasons with the team. A native of Hawaii, his connection to Anaheim dates back to his college days at Cal State Fullerton. Drafted by the Athletics in 2004, Suzuki played for 5 teams over 16 years, earning an All-Star appearance with the Twins and a World Series ring with the Nationals. The search continues. With the Angels' position filled, 7 other teams are still seeking managers for the 2026 season, including the Giants, Padres, Orioles, Braves, Twins, Nationals, and Rockies. The Rockies will first focus on hiring a top front office executive before commencing their managerial search. The Angels' decision to hire Suzuki is a bold move, but will it pay off? Only time will tell. And this is the part most people miss. Can a former player without coaching experience successfully lead a struggling franchise? Share your thoughts in the comments below.